Hi there, everyone. This is Docside2K7, aka Silent Sky Chaser. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday, and I know you can't wait for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Now, I know the topic of the video is going to be focused on Chris Paul, but I couldn't find, I got NBA 2K Playgrounds 2, and they didn't have they didn't get a new update where Chris Paul was on the Phoenix Suns, which he currently is. So, I'm using this Chris Paul who was on the Charlotte Hornets, okay? So, deal with it. The reason why I select Chris Paul is because for some reason he got attacked by Twitter. Allow me to fucking explain on that one. On Tuesday, the Phoenix Suns defeated the Milwaukee Bucks to take Game 1, and honestly, that game was fucking awesome, man. I actually enjoyed it. So apparently, Chris Paul had an interview with Malika Andrews, the black chick who took over Rachel Nichols over her quote unquote racist comments. I know, right? Well, I didn't see nothing. I looked at the interview. It was a normal interview. All that. That's all well. That's all well and good. But for some reason, Twitter got pissed off. Got pissed off by the interview. Hold on. I mean, I took a look. Look at what he said, but it was so fucking stupid, man. It really is. It really is. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, I just woke up. Here it is. Yeah, I'm reading this. Yeah, I'm reading this from Outkick. Outkick the coverage, my thing. Yeah, this one is so stupid. Here it is. This is from Joe Askley. Sorry. Now NBA fans think Chris Paul was rude to Michaela Andrews because he's Team Rachel Nichols. I'm going to step out of Outkick writer Bobby Burke's turf real fast to stick my blooming fingers into day 30 or whatever. Okay. Basically, what's going down is that my web browser crashed and whatnot. Hold on. Sorry, my note is all flared up. So basically, what happened is that for some reason, Chris Paul was being attacked on Twitter for being rude to Michaela Andrews, which I saw the interview. I actually saw the interview. He wasn't being rude. And then they accused Chris Paul to be quote unquote Team Rachel Nichols. I was like, what the fuck are these motherfuckers are? Alright. Hopefully my browser I got to okay. Joe Kinsley, who's a thug mofo, is like, I'm gonna step out of Outkick writer Bobby Burke's turf real fast and stick my blogging figures into day 30 or whatever it is of the Maria Taylor, Richard Nichols, ESPN NBA drama, because I saw rumblings that NBA fans, yes, more than like 3 or 4, are mad at Chris Paul for how he handled his Game 1 post-game interview with Michaela Andrews, who took over Rachel Nichols' NBA sideline job. Here's the drama as it stands on social media. Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns win Game 1 over the Bucks, and that means he's giving the post-game interview with Andrews. 26-year-old Andrews is making her first NBA Finals appearance and fires off her questions. Paul answered a few, and then she asked him about some injuries that the ESPN broadcast team spent time discussing during the game. Paul says, I don't know what you're talking about, and Andrews responds with, there you go. That's basic 101. And with that, And with that, Chris Paul is officially in the crosshairs. You can scroll here to see the NBA fans who are now mad at Chris Paul for the last part of the interview. Seriously, they're mad at that. Imagine if Andrew's first NBA Finals postgame interview was with woke all-star Greg Popovich. You have a woke-on-woke war, woke-on-woke violence. It would be a huge woke-off. What would make dumb NBA fans think the last part was Paul showing disrespect for Aaron Andrews? The narrative is that Paul's a LeBron James guy, and LeBron James is pro Rachel Nichols, and Paul's being mean because Team LeBron's mad at ESPN for ruining Rachel Nichols out of the NBA Finals. Rick Kamala Schwartz said it best. Micaiah Andrews just asked Chris Paul about his banged up left hand. He said, I don't know what you're talking about, Malika. Hilarious. Gotta love it. Hashtag rally in the valley. That's where we're at in this fucking nonsense. Why waste my time in this thing? Let's be honest. It's to see ESPN and the NBA eat their own. It's to see the wokes versus the wokes. It's to see what other nonsense these weirdos will come up with in the course of a game to claim there is some great race conspiracy in play here. Oh, now let's be real. I put together some of the most craziest conspiracy theories. The reason why I don't bring it up on my channel is because they're too dumb and crazy even for me. So that's just saying something right there. At some point, you have to start thinking ESPN has paid Russian bots to create this race narrative to gin up ratings for the NBA Finals, like the NBA Finals is The Bachelor. Yeah, you know what? I could totally see that happening. There he goes again. There he goes again. There are many more than this who are buying into Chris Paul being rooted to the young ESPN sideline reporter. Marissa Brackside said, I know you want to notice how CP3 and Micaiah Andrews did Micaiah. It was subtle, but he knew what that moment really meant. Trying to embarrass our sister, Micaiah Andrews, we're not going for it, CP3. Show our black sisters some respect. You show your white leader. Oh my fucking god, man. Well, my favorite, isn't CP3 the president of the players unit? Then why did he act like a little kid during Micaiah Andrews' interview? Didn't he realize that was his first time? That was the first time on the stage. CP3, why you do Micaiah like that? Oh, and I heard you were on the call with Rachel Nichols. You a simp. I mean, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, here's what. Hey, CP3, why do you have to make Micaiah Andrews' job difficult at the end of that interview on purpose? Did Rachel Nichols tell you to do that, or did LeBron give you those marching orders? After everything ESPN did to hinder blacks in their company, you decided to make it difficult for another black woman who was thrown into the fire for covering the NBA Finals, uncomfortable when she was asking you a question? Just disrespectful behavior. I guess you're still on Team Rachel, huh? CP, I'm rooting for to win this championship, but I don't like how you talked to Micaiah Andrews when she was interviewed. Why would you be so nasty in correcting her? If it was Rachel Nichols, you wouldn't have. Jesus fucking Christ, man! I mean, seriously, all he did was did a post-game interview, and what Malika Andrews asked was some injuries that the ESPN broadcasting spent the entire damn time discussing over the fucking game, and he gave a basic, simple answer. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's it. It was no disrespect. There was no disrespect whatsoever. There was none. It was just a basic answer that every NBA player would have said that when they ask questions like that. I mean, heck, I would ask questions like that, but it's so fucking simple. But that's the fucking problem with this society, and that's the fucking problem with Twitter. They are so fucking into their fucking feelings that anything that's against black people, that's against a black person, they always act like that's disrespectful. Heck, one comment said it best. People got to get lives of their own. Social media has sucked their brains and souls right out of their bodies, and their carcasses are inhibited anonymously. Snarky little Twitter accounts, which is completely different in a way worse than inhibiting anonymous VIP. I mean, seriously. Basically, idiots on Twitter are the anagram of PHNL. People having no lives. No lives. And besides, knowing these idiots, they're probably gonna be hoping for Chris Paul to get a fucking injury just so they can go on Twitter and be all like, "That's what you get. That's what you get. Get for disrespecting our black sisters." Don't fucking believe me? Remember what happened last season when? Hold on. You know, this brings me up to my point. Hold on, let me bring this up. I know this is about Chris Paul, but let me break this one part up. Don't believe me? Remember him, Jonathan Isaac? Yeah, he was a player for the Orlando Magic. During that whole stupid Black Lives Matter protest, he decided to stand for the national anthem and. While it's all 10 players leave, and people and idiots on Twitter got upset about it. So when he went down with an ankle injury that is terrible, they with a knee injury. They celebrated by saying a knee for a knee, nigger. They don't fucking care about this. All they care about is I feel like, oh, we're black. We're always against everything's always against each other. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm black too, but I don't blame everything on the fucking white man. I never fucking do. But that's the fucking problem with you motherfuckers. You always think that everything has to do. Everything is the white man's turn, and everything you want to bring up is fucking race. Here's the thing: race doesn't fucking matter. And stop trying to shit on Chris Paul. Okay, so he gave an answer you motherfuckers didn't like, and you took it as oh, that's disrespect. You know what disrespect? You motherfuckers always want to make everything about race, and they have to give you about all these answers. Seriously, Chris Paul had nothing to fucking do with that shitstorm that's happening at ESPN. ESPN brought that shit up. ES brought this shit on themselves. Don't try to bring Chris Paul into this shit. Get the fuck out of here, Twitter. You know what? I'm glad Trump is suing Twitter and Facebook and all these other social media out there, because these motherfuckers. Because this shit is getting on my goddamn fucking nerves. I am so fucking tired of this shit. And most of these idiots up here is nothing but woke ass motherfuckers who got nothing to do with their fucking lives. But anywho, that's my 2 cents on the whole matter is. But I would like to know what you think on this one is. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another update. Share with your friends, share with your members, share with your significant others. That's about it. Until next time, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Sky Sacer, signing off. Thank you for taking the time on your busy schedule to watch this video. Sorry for that little rant near the end because, you know, stupidity knows why. But seriously though, people need a fucking life, and also athletes should never admit injury. Fucking idiots. Anyway, thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you all. And fuck woke Twitter.